much. That's so cool. Just in case anyone doesn't know who I am, the gentleman, thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot. How is everybody today? It's beautiful out here. Thank you so much for having me. I feel really honored. This is so much fun. And being here with people from the film and from the old series and everything, it's so cool to see how this story has spanned so many generations and so many different groups of people. So thank you. I feel honored very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the committee and the city of Metropolis of the 30th Annual Superman Celebration, we want to welcome you to the Q&A of our superstars that came in to help us celebrate our 30th anniversary. Well, once again, we want to introduce our stars to you. She's known as Chloe Sullivan, one of Clark Kent's good friends on the CW hit series Smallville. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please welcome Miss Allison Mack.
Is for Allison. Of our 3 seasons featured, which is your favorite hair?
I think season 4. I like the way that my hair is done now. It's good. It's easy. I can just wake up and go. The other ones took hours. It was a little ridiculous. So I like staying low maintenance.
Okay, raise your hand. Right behind you there. The lady right there with the glasses.
This is for Allison. Allison, my son is here with me. He's a little bit shy, but he really thinks a lot about you, and he made a special CD for you.
Wonderful.
And a special picture for you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's one of the best parts about this job is you get to share art with other people. Thank you very much.
Okay, next. Gentleman right here, sitting down there with the sunglasses on his cap. There we go.
This is for Allison Mack. Assuming next season is the last season of Smallville, do you know what you're going to be doing beyond that?
I have no idea. Hopefully making more things. I love what I do, and I want to continue doing it. And I'm totally inspired by all the actors around me. So once Smallville's done, I'll just be looking for the next job, and then the next, and the next, and the next, and just keep making stuff.
Allison.
Yeah.
Over here. Over here.
Oh,
Any chance we're ever going to see a Smallville movie?
I don't think so.
Please.
Well, we've got the Superman movies out now, so I think that sort of takes care of the story on the big screen, and we'll stick to the small. Aw, thanks.
Okay, who's next? Right there.
This is for Allison. I want to know what it's like playing Chloe with getting to act with Tom Welling.
I get a kink in my neck because he's so tall. He's about a full foot taller than I am, so it gets a little uncomfortable sometimes physically. But no, Tom is an amazing man. He's very kind and generous and loving, and working with him is a real joy. He's incredibly creative and tenacious, and it's really a pleasure.
Okay, next. There you go.
Allison, are you as good as hacking computers in real life as you do in Smallville?
I'm a total technophobe. I'm horrible on computers. horrible on computers. It's very funny. So the fact that I can pass as a computer genius in any way is actually kind of a miracle.
Okay, raise your hand.
Like his Tom Welling.
Anybody else? Come on, right there. There's right behind you, Tina.
This
in the back.
This question's from Ned. Did you enjoy making Shooter?
Yes. A lot of it was shot on a glacier
that was north of Vancouver in Canada?
It's actually the same glacier that we shot the Fortress of Solitude on in the end of season 4. It's the same. Yeah, it was the same
All
glacier.
right, we got a question right in here, Tina.
Chloe, my favorite part is you and Clark dancing at your high school dance. What was your part with Clark?
Thank you. What's my favorite part with Clark? I like it when he has to carry me to like super speed. I always feel so like, oh, light, and you know. But yeah, no, when that scene was actually really funny because he picks me up for the prom or I pick him up for the prom at the farm. And they're always putting me in these super high heels because he's so much taller than I am, and they're asking me to run next to Tom Welling in high heels and usually very tight clothing. And so this was just another example of like super rocky, bizarre kind of ground, super high heels, really fitted dress, and then Tom. And I went to get out of the car and I was trying to be all elegant and I was running towards him and it was this beautiful moment and I just fell right into him. He was like, "Good morning." Good morning, Tom. So.
All right. Who else?
This is for Allison. Do you mind a two-part question?
Sure.
All right. In the season finale, what exactly happened with you and Brainiac?
In the season finale, what happened with Brainiac and I? He did his thing on me. He did his finger thing where, you know, sticks his... You guys know if you watch the show. It's a finger thing. It's always so weird filming scenes like that, you know, because James Marsters is a fantastic actor, but he's sort of, he's amazing. Standing over me going like this, you know, and there's nothing there, and I'm going like that, you know, it's like, oh, okay. No, but I think it was kind of just lending to the fact that I have this massive amount of power and healing power, and so I'm capable of healing myself and fighting negative energy. And so that was sort of an example of how I do that.
There's also been a few departures from Smallville. How will that affect season 8?
How will that affect what?
Season 8.
We have a lot of new characters coming in.
Is it true that Justin Hartman's coming back?
I believe Justin is coming back. I'm not sure, but I believe that's the last that I heard is that he was coming back for a little bit.
That is awesome.
I have a question for Ned and Allison. An anecdote maybe from Superman 1 and 2, working with Lex Luthor, and your take on Lex Luthor in Smallville. A story, an anecdote, anything that we would love to hear. Thank you.
Tell us, I want to hear about Lex Luthor in Smallville.
Michael Rosenbaum is a fantastic actor that plays Lex Luthor in Smallville. I've never met anyone that can switch in and out of character as fast as Michael Rosenbaum. I don't know if anybody's had the opportunity to see him in person, but he's one of the funniest, goofiest, outrageous, silly men I've ever met. And yet, when you watch him on camera, he's like so dead on. So he'll literally go from like doing a ridiculous strip tease with Christopher Walken impersonations thrown in there to like just zooming in and telling you that he's gonna, you know, take your parents' farm and destroy your life. So he's kind of incredible. I mean, there's so many. There's always a story with Michael. He came to set one day and everybody was feeling a little low, and he kind of assumed that the energy was a little raw, so he decided to start breakdancing. And he wears like Armani suits. I mean, his clothes are really nice on the show, and so he's, you know, spinning on his back and doing pull-ups on the set to try and get everybody going. And the poor producers are like, "Oh God, there goes, you know, a few $1,000 in clothing. Thanks, Michael." But he's great.
Really like the guest appearances of Tom Wopat and some others that came on the show. I was wondering if Noel or anybody else here might be making a special appearance.
Well, I don't know. It might be a nice deal. Yeah. That'd be great. I'll make the suggestion.
There you go.